right way and a wrong way to get divorced. Today I'm going to talk about divorce. We do it the right way at the Hoffman Law and Mediation Office. I'm going to tell you why we do it the right way so that when you talk to somebody out there who says something to you about divorce, you can tell them why you need to come to me. Because we are not your run-of-the-mill divorce firm at all. This is quickly some stuff about me. I began practicing law in 1983, so I've been practicing for 30 long years. I've been in family law for almost that entire time, which encompasses divorce. Parenting time used to be called custody, child support, spousal support, property division, debt allocation. I'm not going to read all of those. You get the idea. As was in my information that Forrest read, I was one of the first attorneys to receive the Tennessee Supreme Court approved mediator designation in 1997 for family and civil cases. There are two separate designations. I've been mediating cases since 1993, which was even before the Supreme Court came out with their designation. I also have a special Tennessee Supreme Court approved designation to mediate domestic violence cases, and have been having too many of those, quite frankly, lately. And I also do collaborative law. I'm trained in collaborative law and the use of multidisciplinary professionals. At some point, I would like to have the opportunity to talk to all of you, either individually or as a group, about what mediation really is and what collaborative law really is. But now is not the time for that. My professional affiliations, obviously, the Memphis Bar Association. I've served on the board of directors for many years. Memphis Bar Association, Family Law Section, Sole Small Firm Section. I've chaired the Alternative Dispute Resolution Section. Alternative dispute resolution is mediation or collaborative law. Those are different options that are provided to people who are going through litigation or who want to actually stay away from litigation, no matter what their issue is. It could be divorce, it could be a lawsuit, it could be a number of different things. My specialty happens to be divorce. Tennessee Bar Association, Tennessee Access to Justice Association, have also served on the board of directors, Association of Women Attorneys, Association for Conflict Resolution, and the Collaborative Law Association, where I am the current officer and board member. My firm mission statement. We provide services to our clients primarily in the areas of family law and juvenile law. Our mission is to help clients resolve their disputes peacefully, equitably, and without litigation. We have seen over and over the damage that litigation does to families, both emotionally and financially. We provide mediation and collaborative law services, as well as litigation services when required. I will go to court. I prefer not to go to court. I don't think it's in anybody's best interest to go to court. I've been litigating for the entire 30 years that I've been a lawyer, and so I can pretty well say with confidence that 9 times out of 10, the people who end up in court end up with results similar to what they could have gotten had they not gone to court, but they spend a whole lot more money. Specific target group, divorce clients. You may run into a person who just needs a consultation. It's somebody who says, I'm thinking about a divorce. They may want to know what you can and can't do before you file. And it's so important before you actually file your divorce to go and talk to somebody. You can do it, by the way, at the clerk's office. If you don't have any pension and you don't have any children, you can go down to the clerk's office and you can file your own divorce. Also, what happens in those cases is they end up getting kicked out by the judge because most of the time they're not done correctly. But you need to know what happens before, what you can do and can't do before you file a divorce. For instance, can you move money around? Can you change your life insurance policy, beneficiary designation? You may run into somebody who's already been served with divorce papers and has, 30 days to answer that complaint for divorce. They absolutely, positively need to go get a lawyer, a divorce lawyer, and do it quickly. The other time you may run into somebody who needs a divorce lawyer is the person is already going through a divorce and they complain to you about the lawyer that they currently have. The Bar Association Ethics Board gets complaints from family law attorneys about family law attorneys all the time. We're the #1 other than real estate attorneys, actually. The number one group of lawyers who get complaints, board complaints filed against them. And it's because they don't either they don't respond to their clients, they don't return telephone calls, they're rude to their clients. I have some horror stories to tell you about that, where lawyers have just, talked to their clients like they were absolute dogs. You have to remember, when you're the client, you're actually the person who hired the lawyer. So you get to hire and fire that lawyer. And by all means, you should have a lawyer who is respectful to you. Okay. Where are we now? Here we go. Caveat, a lot of times you'll hear people say, if you hear about somebody going through a divorce, oh, my husband got the divorce lawyer, and we're just going to use one lawyer. We're going to use the same lawyer. You cannot do it. It is unethical to represent two people in a divorce in the state of Tennessee. Do not get fooled by that. I can't tell you how many cases I have come to my office where there are post-divorce issues that have arisen because they were not properly cared for originally in the divorce, and this is why. This happens all the time. Okay, I definitely want to target divorce clients with children. I think the way that we handle our cases is something that is very important for people, more important for people with children, because these clients either will or should have a continuing relationship after the divorce. You have small children, guess what? You're going to be, involved with each other, like it or not, and hopefully, we can help with the like it or not part too. But you're going to have a relationship with your ex-spouse forever, essentially. And not just until the child turns 18 or graduates from high school. It's going to go on and on and on. And you want that to be a good relationship. If not for yourself, for your children. Even more important when they're children, as I just said, that they be able to divorce amicably in order to co-parent. It is insane that people try to co-parent without even speaking to each other. You can't do it. It's impossible. We help with that. Okay. We're different. We specialize in mediation, settlement, negotiations, collaborative law. We do not promote animosity between the parties. We address the legal, emotional, and financial complexities of divorce in a positive, respectful way. We save clients money, avoid protracted litigation. Our definition of success is helping clients overcome anger, hurt, and fear caused by divorce. We negotiate a fair and equitable settlement, which parties fully understand and participate in. And then we conclude their proceedings so that the clients leave with confidence that they can control their future and they can stay focused on their children's needs in order to co-parent effectively and raise emotionally healthy children. Innovative approach to our practice of law. We offer alternative dispute resolution. As I said, collaborative law. I would be glad to tell you more about that. Litigation is cost prohibitive. Litigation is uncertain. You lose control. Litigation promotes animosity. Litigation hurts children. You may have, this is things you may hear people say. Are you a tough lawyer? My response to that, you don't need a tough lawyer, you need a smart lawyer. Fighting does not usually get you a better result, but it always costs you more money. And these are things that I hope you guys will remember so you can tell people the leads that you have that may want to hire me. Our firm offers refundable retainers, by the way. There are not very many lawyers out there in the divorce world that offer refundable retainers. That should get somebody's attention. And the average contested divorce may easily cost upwards of $50,000 plus in attorney fees per party. Okay, I'm going to hold on.